Bismillah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, we are from the talking about the literature group with me, with our team. There are three Handayani, and the second one is Nesya Ma'ura Ramadhani, and the last one is me, Ahmad Taufik Rizal. Okay, the first presentation will be held by our sister Handayani.
Okay, thank you, moderator. So I will discuss about language and learning. Language and learning as a model representation, language enable us to name our experience, to organize, to share our experience, and also to return our experience for further reflection. The representative power language is to recognize, to know the importance of language to children's developing understanding of their words. And so the language is tool for talk, for tell our feelings into words and so on. So what kind of system communication that teacher made, and how do the pattern of language that teacher usually use? So let's discuss about some the characteristic of classroom talk. Next. The next is the language of classroom. So the language that teacher and student use in classroom discussion has been studied for some time now, and its basic patterns have been consistent across both schools and grade level. And there are three the language of classroom talk. The first is asymmetrical turn taking, and the second is consistent patterns of question, answer, or evaluation. And the third is question use pseudo questions. And the last is teachers extensive use of control talk. So talking about the first, asymmetrical tone taking, in most interaction, conversational tones are more or less evenly is distributed more among the participants. When there are only two participants, we expect each to make substantive contribution, but in classroom discussion usually involve larger group of people. So here, the turn taking there is different. We can describe like a student teacher with many students in class. So the teacher handle the situation of classroom discussions with the teacher choose one student and then give a question, and the teacher will respond teacher's question. So here the teacher determine how will speak and how long the student may speak. So the next is consistent patterns of question, answer, or evaluation. The most frequently noted pattern in all classroom discourse is the three the three turn sequence. So what is the three turn sequence? The three turn sequence is the first teacher's question, and then student response, and the last is teacher's evaluation. So here teacher will give a question to student, and then student give response to teacher, and the last is teacher evaluation. Even the teacher give warmly positive evaluation, the student can get signal that the quality of their answer is being judged by teacher. So maybe here student will struggle to give a best answer to teacher, and then uh, in consistent pattern of question, answer, and evaluation. Here also, the teacher determine how long the student may speak and who can can speak. And the next is consistent use of pseudo question. So in most conversation, we want to get information, but that we don't have information, that we haven't know about the information. But here in classrooms, the teacher often asks a question for which they have already have already a particular answer in mind. So the teacher has know about that student have answer in mind. So the purpose of this question is to lead student toward interpretation and generalization that the teacher has already formed. And the last is teacher extensive use of control talk. Classroom discussion are more formal than daily conversation, and usually less formal than business meeting. Because of the number of participants, it is difficult for teacher to control who speaks when and how long. So the teacher can use words and phrases to control the discussion. Example, like, okay, let's get start to page blah blah blah, and let's go back to what we were saying a few minutes ago, and okay, let's back to the topic, and etc. Okay, that's all. My That's all explanation, and back to the moderator.
Okay, the next presentation will be continued by our sister Nesya Maura. The time is yours.
Okay, thank you for moderator. I will explain about imbalancement of teacher talk and student talk. This discussion is more than merely an example of the pattern of teacher and student talk that we have been examining. It is, from the one point of view, a particular successful example, in careful monitoring the question asked about the story and by modeling the nature of the question. The teacher here success in her purpose of leading students toward consumer. Okay, the point here is that the teacher talk and the student talk are important, so that Okay, the point here is that the teacher talk and the student talk are important, so that there is no imbalance. For example, when we are discussing the story, we are not only read but also discuss the content of the story. Usually, the teacher regularly use question and answer session technique and recap to encourage the student to take role, so that students are more active in the classroom. So it's not only the teacher who often to talk, explain, but also the student too. Okay, next. Next is purpose for literature, instruction, transmission versus interpretation. Transmission model is the transmit student and accumulate a body knowledge that will enable them to become full participants in literature culture. Interpretation model is provide an opportunity for student and teacher to explore story. But interpretation is more powerful for improving student learning than transmission model, because thus teachers suggest must find a way to give up some of their control over classroom discourse, so that student can participate widely in the learning process. Okay, back to moderator.
Okay, thank you for our sister Maura Ramadan. Okay, next is the small group discussion. Okay, the small group discussion Small group discussion provide students the opportunity to share ideas or opinions without having to address the entire class. Small group discussion range in levels of structure. A single small group discussion asks students to divide into small groups and democratically discuss a problem provided by the instructor. Group of Group often nominate a member to report likes from their discussion to entire class facilitating a highly structured small group discussion. They take more training, but may also provide a richer, more inclusive experience for students. The elements of small group discussion that can be structured include the following. First is group member roles, example criteria, taker, data advocate, expert, spokesperson, spokesperson, and etc. The second is story taking roles, and the last three is team or individual discussion. Okay. And the last one is the large group discussion. Okay. The higher order versus lower question. This is perhaps outline distinction most familiar to teacher and those studying become teachers. Drawn from taxonomy or educational objective, the system distinction question that asks students to recall or describe actual material from those that ask for interpretation or evaluation of that material. And generally, teachers are good to stress the higher order question in discussion. So the student can move beyond the recapitulation of information of fuller grasp of its significance. And the second is closure versus question. As we saw in our overview of the basic pattern of teacher discussion can be often characterized by pervasive presence of close and see the question for which teachers already know for the answer clearly lower level question usually fall within this category. And the last three is text-centered response question. As we saw in capture, can text-centered approach of the criticism has had a pervasive effect on the way literary texts are read and on the way they are taught in the school. This influence has led teacher to focus at time exclusively on what the text says and on what the text means without acknowledging and addressing the reader's role in the construction of those meaning. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you for your listener. We open the discussion. If you wanna ask something, we are from the we are from the second group. We are the third group. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.